All right, guys, today we're doing that new baked tortellini, JSK way. Let's get into it. We're gonna be using these ingredients today. We're gonna be using hamburger meat, fresh Italian sausage, ground turkey, mozzarella, fresh basil, tortellini noodles, chicken broth, fresh garlic, onion, crushed tomato, garlic paste, tomato paste. Let's get started. Let's go ahead and start boiling these noodles, okay? So very important, we're gonna start with chicken broth, okay? We're gonna add about 32 ounces of chicken broth, okay? So we're gonna add like another 4 cups of water to this, okay? Now, keep in mind, salt to taste, you do what you wanna do. I use chicken broth, it's already seasoned, 40% sodium, okay? Also guys, very important, go ahead and preheat your oven, 375, okay? That way by the time we're finished with this part, we'll be ready to pop that thing in the oven once the meat get done. All right, I don't know what you're doing in your kitchen, but it's JSK style. Now, you guys, they also have a different type of noodle you can use. It's under like Raina in the cold section, it's already done. So if you wanna skip the part on where you need to like boil these dry noodles, you can actually get them pre-made and actually dump them right in your sauce. But we're gonna start here. And we're gonna let these bad boys cook for about 5 to 6 minutes, make them al dente. Let's get into this sauce. Guys, we're only gonna use one of these because I'm actually gonna be using garlic paste. All right, guys, so now it's time to make this sauce JSK way. So we're gonna go in with a 1/2 pound of ground beef, a 1/2 pound of ground turkey, and mild sausage, okay? Y'all hear that thing sizzling? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cook this like halfway through. Then we'll add what we need to add. Now, remember guys, it's JSK way. You're more than welcome to do it your way in your kitchen, but it's my way today, okay? Now, we're gonna have a 1/2 medium onion. You know what? Add the whole thing. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Okay? We're gonna have garlic. Remember that garlic from earlier that we chopped up? We adding that. Okay? And we're just gonna allow this to cook down, y'all. And then we're gonna start adding our seasonings, okay? All right. All right, guys, so y'all know how I feel about that accent. If it ain't accent, it ain't right. Garlic powder, okay? Get that in there. Red pepper flakes. Just a few, just depending on how you like your spice, okay? A little Tony's Creole seasoning. A little adobo. And last but not least, we're gonna add our Italian seasoning. All right, y'all, so we're just gonna let this cook down. Get it nice and sauteed, caramelized like this. You want it brown, y'all. The meat has boiled down, fried down. So what we're gonna do is, y'all, we're gonna soak some of this grease out of it. Now, if you're anything like I am, you just need a good napkin, right? It'll soak it all up. But also, guys, I do like to keep some of my grease. To me, it holds the oil, it holds the seasoning, okay? So we're just gonna, pat that dry, and we'll get another one. Soaking up the oil. People don't have to have oil in their stuff, okay? I'm just telling you what I like. For y'all, I got y'all, so. Boom. That oil is gone, guys. Now what we're gonna go ahead and do, of course we're making sauce, so crushed tomatoes like we said earlier. We're gonna go ahead and add that. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of paste. Now, y'all, we only need a little bit of that. Okay, you don't need much. Because the point is not for this to be a stick. We have to put this inside the noodles, okay? We're gonna add in some fresh basil. Okay. accent, onion powder, okay, crushed peppers, garlic powder, Tony's Creole seasoning, a little bit of adobo, okay, and then Italian seasoning. We're gonna give this boy a bad stir, let it cook down, and guess what? We're about to show y'all what it looks like baked. So we are getting ready to put this together, okay? So we have our cooked tortellini. We've already boiled it down. We have about 3 cups of fresh mozzarella. We have our fresh Parmesan, basil, and also parsley, okay? So let's get this bad boy mixed up and let's get it in the oven. Remember, 375 should be already preset for about 18 minutes, okay? And that's just to bake it to perfection, JSK way. Now guys, it's okay if you don't end up using all of your sauce. Store it, put it up, okay? This is some good sauce, you know? But we may use all of it. I'm a saucy girl. Y'all already know that from the last video. You know, I like everything saucy like me. Okay, we're gonna get this thing going, y'all. It's gonna be good when we're done. So, I do wanna add a little bit more sauce. Don't like my stuff dry, okay? Saucy girl, remember. So we're just gonna work it in as we go, guys, okay? Okay, don't worry about that. We're gonna clean that up. Smacking like macaroni. Because everything is already layered here, I'm gonna let this last little bit of sauce, I'm gonna layer it on top, and then I'm gonna add my mozzarella cheese. All right, y'all, we ain't missing a beat. Not with this 3 meat sauce. I'm just gonna, like, you know, smooth that over with a little bit of parm, okay? And it's grated. If you want to use shredded in yours, you definitely can. I'm just gonna add it, you know, how I want it over mine, okay? We're gonna add that mozzarella. Ooh, y'all. It's pizzeria. Okay. Again, you do what you want in your kitchen. I'm just telling you what we're doing in mine. But I promise you'll love this. If you follow this recipe, it should be great for your family. All right, y'all, we're going in the oven. Let's get it. All right, y'all, that baked tortellini just came out the oven. Get into it. Y'all, this JSK all day. If you ain't following, liking, subscribing to my channel, what are we doing? Let's get into this cheese pool. All right, y'all. Woo! I'm out. JSK.